Morning, D1. Happy Wednesday. Let's go ahead and let's look at your jobs for today. So I'm going to go ahead and click the classwork tab, and then I'm going to go ahead and we are going to see Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. Looking at our jobs, first things first, we have our morning message. Yes, please make sure you are watching this. You obviously are if you are seeing this now, so thank you very much. After our morning message, we have morning work. For your morning work today, you are going to be doing something very similar to what you did yesterday, where you are going to be using your prefix and suffix skills to decide what these words mean. So, what is the best definition for the word impractical? So, I know im, when I use the prefix im in impossible, it means not possible. So I know im means not. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to look to see extremely practical, no. Easy to practice, no. Ooh, not very practical. All right, I think it's C. I'm going to read D just in case, needing more practice. No, not so much. So it is going to be C, and I'm going to take my circle, and I'm just going to mark C with that. And you're going to use that same idea to do number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then for our journal today, this is going to be a job for everybody since we do not have any in-person learning today. You are going to go ahead, you are going to respond to this quote with 5 to 6 sentences explaining what you think it means and how it can apply to you. Your quote for today is, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." That was said by Nelson Mandela, and Nelson Mandela was actually the first Black president of South Africa, as well as a political leader and philanthropist. And so you'll see that there is a little hyperlink right here because I realized that you guys might probably not know who all these people are for your Words of Wisdom Wednesday. And so I went ahead and I linked a video about Nelson Mandela. This is a commercial, not the video of Nelson Mandela, but you get the idea. There is a video of Nelson Mandela, so you have a little bit of background information if you would like to. That is not a requirement. That's just an extra kind of for fun thing, but I really enjoyed the video and I learned a lot from it, so I highly recommend. Looking at our sentence frames and starters, we can see they're right over here on the right. You do not have to use these, but they are helpful and you may use them if you would like to. Right, so then we have our spelling jobs for today. We are talking about suffixes, and or. Oops, all right, so it looks like it posted yesterday's, which no worry. I will show you yours for today. This is what you will see. I will repost that for you guys. You are going to see that we have our suffixes. I have been able to add the audio now, so please go ahead and check that out. I'm very happy that I was able to get that fixed, so please check that out. Slide number 3, you are going to put the words in alphabetical order. So you're going to start off by looking for anything that starts with A. I'm going to look. Ooh, actors. Okay, I'm going to keep looking. Oh, it's the only one that starts with A, so that is going to be my first one. Then I'm going to go to our next letter and so on. So I'm going to use this guy right up here to help me when I'm trying to figure out alphabetical order for these words. Then on slide number 4, your job is to use these words into the sentences correctly. So read the sentences and then you're going to type in the word that best fits in that sentence. Then for your math spiral review, it is going to be jobs that you have done before, so this will be nothing new for you guys. What you're going to do is you're going to start off by telling me the place of the bolded number. So what is the place of the number, not the value, place. Then questions 3 through 4, you are going to tell me the value. So how much are these numbers worth? Is this just 5? Is this just 6? No, they're more than that. What do they equal? Then questions 5 through 6, you are rounding to the hundreds place. 7 through 11, you are going to add or subtract. It looks like they are all subtraction, so you are going to be subtracting for 7 through 11. Then numbers 12 through 16, you are going to be using your multiplication, multiples of 10 strategy to help you out. Remember, cover the 0. 6 times 5, I know 6 times 5 pretty quickly, but if I need to, I count by 5, 6 times, I get 30. And then I unveil the 0, and all I do is add a 0 to the end. And so instead of it just being 30, it would now be 300. Okay, so keep that in mind while you're going through and you're doing these. We've done them before. If you have questions, though, please let me know. Then, number 17 through 18, all you're doing is you are completing the fact families. I am now realizing that this guy right here doesn't really have a symbol. This is supposed to be division. So we've seen this before where the symbol doesn't really transfer over, and that's okay. But what we're going to do is we are going to, number 18, do division. All right, so keep that in mind. For telling time, we're going to be talking about AM versus PM. What is AM? What is PM? All that good stuff. So your job is to start off by reading these slides. You can also click on the speakers to have them read aloud to you. Then on slide number 2, you will see the directions for the activity. It is your job to read what your job is to read the prompt and decide if they are doing this in the AM or PM. So Amy gets on the bus to go to school at 8:30. If she's going to school, that's the morning, so it's AM. And that's what they've used here. You're going to do the same going through. Dante brushes his teeth and puts on his pajamas. If he's brushing his teeth and putting on pajamas, he's doing that morning or night. And you're going, whichever you decide, you are going to click and drag to this box here. Then you'll see you have a make a meme assignment. So usually Fridays is our day for Fix the Memes activity. And so I thought it would be fun if I give you guys an opportunity to create your own memes. So your job is to take the text box, click and drag it on to your picture, and your job is to just create a funny caption that can relate to this picture, okay? So this is gonna require quite a bit of creative thinking, and I know you guys are so funny and you guys have come up with really great ideas in the past, and so let's go ahead, let's add those to these make a meme templates. So again, your job is you are going to click and drag the text box on here so you can add your funny captions, okay? And if you need help with your memes, you can always ask for help from Miss Walsh, the meme master herself. But you are also, I also really encourage you guys to come up with your own, okay? So keep that in mind while you're doing this assignment. Then we have optional office hours, 2:10 to 3:10. This is a may do, not a must do. And then finally, your choice board for the week. Remember, these are due at the end of the week. I do not want these any sooner than Friday. All right, and so I would go through and I'd look for a job I have not completed yet. And I would see which one I feel like I would like to do. I think it would be really fun if I helped prepare dinner with my family for tonight and then write a review about how the meal tasted and how well I think I did in the kitchen. After watching Ratatouille with our C group, that kind of made me in the mood for wanting to cook and all that stuff. So I am going to go ahead, I'm going to prepare dinner. So I'm going to move on to my grain slide now. I'm going to type in dinner plus, no, that's diner, dinner plus review. And then I'm going to put today's date. It is the 19th. And then I would insert a picture of the review I made for my dinner for tonight. And so whatever my review is after I've made my dinner and I've talked about how I liked it or maybe didn't like it and how well I did, I'm going to insert a picture right here. And that is going to be it for your day today, D1. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. Bye, D1.